We're going to help you be more assertive and build your confidence. Well, hello you. I am so thrilled that you are here, and this is one of my favorite topics, being assertive and building our confidence. I love this. If you're new here, my name is Arica Angelo, and here we talk about sex, love, dating, relationships. So if that is your thing, then you want to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. All right, my love, let's just jump right into this. So being assertive naturally will increase your confidence. It's that muscle inside that you build. Every time that you assert yourself, you've proven to yourself, hey, I've got what it takes. I can make it happen. I can be an advocate for myself. I can use my voice. I can say what it is that I want. And naturally, this goes over very well with us ladies. When a guy is assertive and he feels comfortable in himself, innately it comes across as being immensely confident to us. So if you are watching this video, chances are you have a challenge with asserting yourself. So let's just cut to the chase about assertion. A lot of times we keep things in because we think it's going to make it easier. Instead of stepping through the challenge and actually saying what we want, being assertive, we keep everything in thinking like, I'll tackle that the next time. But what happens is it builds up over time. And what's building up inside is disappointment. You build a disappointment with yourself when you don't assert yourself. Think about it. If you see a beautiful woman walk by and you're not assertive and you don't go out of your way to talk to her, don't you feel so defeated inside? You feel disappointed. You feel depleted. Like, man, why can't I just go and do this? So a lot of times we think, oh, this is the easier path if I just don't do it, if I just don't assert myself. But it's not, because what you're doing is slowly tearing yourself down on the inside because you're building up disappointment in yourself and you become very frustrated in yourself. And we don't want you to do that because that's counterproductive, my love. If you want to be confident, then you have to feel good in your body. You have to feel good with the choices that you make. You have to feel good about being assertive. So understand this. It's not the easy path by not doing it. What is easier is looking at it as one step at a time. So every time that you assert yourself, you got to give yourself a pat on the back and go, look, man, I did it. And you can't go down this path. I see this happen too many times with my clients, and I don't want you to repeat this mistake. I have seen when my guys take steps and they're assertive, then they say, oh, Arica, I could have done it better. I should have done this. No, we do not want to do that, my love. When you assert yourself, you need to be proud of yourself. You need to claim that, because when you claim that, that is adding to your confidence. That is building your confidence. So when you assert yourself in a situation like talking to a woman, or if you're coordinating a date and you say, listen, I would really like to take you to this place, and you assert yourself in the place that you actually want to go and you want to take her because you know it's going to be a great time for her. When you do those things, you got to take inventory. You got to stop and show yourself some gratitude, some appreciation, and go, hey man, you really stood up for yourself. You really asserted yourself. I'm really proud of you. I do this because I always hug myself when I want to commend myself, because I'm a touched person, so I need to touch myself and be like, Arica, you so wonderful, girl. But what I'm saying is you really want to take ownership. Every time that you do something that is powerful on your behalf, when you assert on your behalf, you want to take ownership over that immediately so that you can build on top of those wins. So I always encourage, when I'm working with my clients about this, to start with the small things. Don't wait till you're on a date with a girl or you see a beautiful woman walk by and go, this is my moment to shine. And you put like all this pressure on yourself. Easy, 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 easy. We want to work smarter and not harder. So what you're going to do is when you're out with your friends, I always encourage my clients, start small. Now, if you've never worked with me, then you should fill out the application, because we can give you some very specific, detailed ways to address this based on your personality. So I say start small. If you're with your friends, let's say you guys are going out to coffee and everyone's like, we must go to Starbucks. And you're like, absolutely not. I'm into Pete's coffee. I'm into coffee bean. That instead of just going along with what everyone wants, start asserting yourself and things like that with the people that you're comfortable with, like your friends, and saying, you know what, guys, I'm really burnt out on Starbucks. I'd actually like to try Coffee Bean, or I'd like to try whatever coffee it is that you like. If you're in Seattle, then you have a plethora of places to choose from. But you get what I'm saying? Start asserting yourself with the people that you feel comfortable with. So if you have a blunder, you make a mistake, at least you're in good company that's going to support you and not tear you down. Assert yourself with family, with coworkers. What I'm saying is start in the areas where it's not as much of a threat. It doesn't feel like as big of a risk. And what happens is you start building those muscles. Think of it, if you're going to the gym and you don't go up and go, okay, I'm just gonna start benching 400 pounds. Come on, that's crazy. You might have to start small. Start with 150 pounds. You get what I'm saying. You just don't go in and just tackle the beast. It's the same thing with approaching women and being assertive with women. Don't wait until that gorgeous girl with beautiful red lips is standing in front of you and you're like, I don't know what to say. Start with the small. Start asserting yourself and what you want and your desires with the people you love, your friends, your community, your coworkers. So if your coworkers say, hey, we're all going to this bar afterwards, go, hey, have you guys thought about going to this other bar? It's incredible. Even if everyone doesn't agree, you're still building those muscles to assert what you really want. And I'm telling you, every time you do this, you build your confidence. You feel better about yourself. You feel more sure about you. Now, before I share with you the biggest thing that you can do to be assertive and more confident, make sure if you're new to my channel that you stay to the very end, because I always offer a word of encouragement just for you. And if this advice has resonated with you, then make sure that you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. This is the most important thing that I can say to you about being assertive and feeling more confident is you must be in integrity with yourself. What do I mean by that? When you give up your voice, when you don't do the things that you want to do, ultimately what you are doing is you're prioritizing other people over yourself, and you're out of alignment with yourself. You're not in integrity with yourself. So if you can imagine your desires, the things that you want, like a person inside of you jumping up and down and saying, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to talk to that woman. Every time you tell that person, that desire, no, you're not in integrity with yourself. There's a divide there. So I want to encourage you to really look at it from an integrity standpoint. Ask yourself, am I in integrity with myself? That's a tongue twister. But ask yourself that and really check in with yourself. This isn't like a one-time, one-hit wonder. It's being accountable for you, my love. And listen, a woman will take notice of that when you get into a relationship with a woman or you're consistently seeing a woman. Integrity is something that women do look for. We want to know, is he a man of his word? But the first person that you got to hold your word to is yourself. So start becoming more integrity with yourself by voicing the things that really matter to you. So if you believe it, then say it. If you want it, ask for it. And if it bothers you, then say so. Listen, my love, you may think that finding the woman of your dreams is the ultimate prize, but if there's anything that I can convince you of is that you, my dear, are the prize. I don't want you to ever forget that. Loving you and reminding you, my dear, that you have what it takes. Now leave me a comment in the comment section below if this video spoke to you. Loving you, and I'll see you next time.